Another League Flashback. Remember this?
I think that North Sydney is a club, and I think me as a coach, I owe it to the players, and I owe it to the supporters. It's just crap, and it's got to stop. They've got to have a real good look at it, and the credibility is down the toilet.
Do you think your outburst is going to do something to contributing to that? Something happening from the league?
Well, who knows?
A highly emotional Steve Martin after North Sydney's round 7 match against Balmain. The Bears were reduced to 11 men in the first half with the send-off of Mario Fennick and Peter McPhail for high tackles. Both were suspended for 4 matches. Balmain won the match 34-16. Another League Flashback. Remember this?
Mrs. Elias, you like me are covered in blood. You've got it.
Blood, nothing.
It doesn't. He spilt blood for his sake tonight.
That's all right. Doesn't matter. He wins.
You know the pressure he's been under coming into this game, and he's handled it with aplomb.
Yeah, he's very good.
He's very good. Yeah. Were you worried about?
Were you worried about him? But what you can do?
Were you worried about the side at any stage?
No, he's all right. He can win.
And you're not worried about when he gets a cut eye and comes off the field?
I worry, yes, but he can't do nothing.
As you say, he's won. He's a winner. Your son spilled blood. It's all over you, and I'm sure you're very proud. Thanks, Mrs. Elias.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everybody. I know everybody loves Benny. Thanks a lot.
A proud Barbara Elias with Johnny Gibbs after her son Ben had starred in State of Origin #1. New South Wales defeated Queensland at the Sydney Football Stadium 14 points to 6 to take a 1-0 series lead and set up a 2-1 victory. Another League Flashback. Remember this?
It's 49 metres out. It's midway between the touchline and the centre of the field. It will give Penrith a 14-12 victory. The hooter is sounded. It is full time. The kick will be the last action. Here's Leeds moving into it now. The crowd is hushed.
What I was going to say, Ray, they could have kicked for touch and gone for field goal. Nevertheless, they're going for the penalty goal.
Here's Leeds now, 49 out, about to move into it. He's kicked plenty of goals for Australia. He moves into it now. It's holding up in the breeze. I think it's there. It is 14-12. He's kicked it 49 metres out. Now, Andrew Leeds has won the game for Balmain in the final second. 14 points to 12. Unbelievable for Penrith. 14-12. Penrith win the game.
You think it's a grand final? They've gone absolutely mad. They have just wrapped up Andrew Leeds.
Arguably the most dramatic finish to any game this year, with Andrew Leeds the hero. Leeds' goal after the full-time siren gave the Panthers a 14-12 victory. It was also a match that featured one of the tries of the year from Balmain's Will Robinson. Another League Flashback. Remember this?
We don't have control over certain things, and this is one of those occasions. Not the way I would like to have gone out with injury, but I have to start looking after my body and the quality of life that I have in front of me. And really, with this injury, I didn't have much of a choice. Medical advice said that really there was only one way to go, and that was retirement. So I pretty much had to be guided by that and the way I felt.
Peter Sterling on the 6th of April announcing his retirement. Sterlo suffered a recurrence of a shoulder injury in a David Gillespie tackle as the Eels went down the western suburbs 22-16. Sterling's career covered over 200 first-grade games and included 18 test matches. Another League Flashback. Remember this?
From a coaching point of view, it wasn't a great performance, but you accept any performance at Wembley on Challenge Cup Day, and we're winners again, and I'm very pleased.
Former Parramatta coach John Mooney, after his Wigan side had captured their 5th consecutive Challenge Cup final at Wembley. Wigan, skippered by New Zealand's Dean Bell, defeated Castleford 28 points to 12. Another League Flashback. Remember this?
Well, mate, that's the meet with Don Fellows yesterday. It was a pretty lengthy meet, and I just explained to him that it's been probably one of my worst years ever of not just football but life kind of thing. And it's been a hard year. I'm not trying to cry anyone's shoulder, but I said to Don, I said, mate, I'm just not with it this year, and especially after young Ben went away. I've got a knee injury, and plus with Woods dying, it just really put a nail in it. I just couldn't, I've lost a stone and a half in weight. It's just been a pretty traumatic time, and I know that my heart and soul wouldn't have been with the Penrith club.
In the midst of a turbulent year for the Penrith club, star forward Mark Geyer on July 5 announced he'd quit the club. Of course, Geyer has since signed with Balmain and will play for the Tigers in 93 and 94.